Ciao to all my friends at Game Fix. It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Mamma mia. You guys, you number one. Oh yeah, number one. Ho ho. Wait to say it, bro.
All right, partner. You know what time it is.
Let's go crazy! Crazy!
Oh, yeah. Welcome to another edition of the Game Fix podcast. I am Spanish.
And I am Verlaine. Make sure to check out our website, gamefix.ning.com. And our weekly podcast is streamed live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. right here, twitch.tv/gamefix.
Yes, and please do us a favor. Follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can find our videos on YouTube. Just search for @GameFixShow. And it would probably most likely come up and you'll find us and then follow us. And that's really all we ask. And really all we ask right now is that you become a part of this contest. If you are in the St. Louis area and you are planning on going to Wizard World, the Comic-Con coming up here beginning of next month, we have a pair of VIP tickets. Actually, it's the whole package. I think we should probably go through exactly what's in this package, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very exciting because like you hear VIP tickets and you're like, okay, well that's fine. What does it come with? But here, let's do that real quick. So you're going to get a chance to win these tickets. We'll tell you how, but this is what's in the ticket package, which is really actually very cool. It's a 3-day admission to Wizard World. Okay, you're going to get dedicated VIP checking, collectible VIP badge, 30-minute entry, early entry on Saturday and Sunday, so you get there before anyone else does. VIP lounge access, VIP tote goodie bag, and let me tell you, I'm hearing those bags are pretty awesome. That's what I was told. Those bags are filled with like roughly, I was told anywhere between $60 and $80 worth of like toys and figures and stuff like that. So I was actually kind of cool. I was like, yeah, I like that. Local discount package, the show floor discount package, of course. So you get discounts throughout the show. Priority lines for autographs and photo ops. VIP seating and programming panels when available, so you get to sit in the front, see everything up close and personal, and one Wizard World autograph authentication. Pretty cool. So that is what you get with this. So if you are in the St. Louis area, this is for you. It's awesome. It's easy to win. Just go on the website. Verlaine gave it to you early. It's gamefix.ning.com. And you'll read and see exactly how to enter and win. It's very easy. It's free. It's free for you. Do it.
Absolutely.
Enjoy. So, with that, we are actually going to give you the new item of this contest. Should we do it now or should we wait a little bit later?
Oh, I don't care. We can do it now.
Let's do it now. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited because like I know like we finally got like some information about like what the actual prize is and like we know it's VIP, but now we have like everything. So this is very exciting. So what we've been doing, you go on the website and we've been posting different things. Well, we're saying it on the podcast. There's 4 different things, items, video games, anything nerd related, really. And we're also going to give on the newsletter. So you have to go online and sign up on our website, and it's free, absolutely free. And you just get a newsletter, just some cool stuff, some updates about what we're doing. So without further ado, the item, well, in this case, items. Ooh, what could be? Of this week is Ebony and Ivory, which are the semi-automatic pistols for Dante in Devil May Cry. So you know that's that is the item this week. If you want to know what the other 2 items were, you can go back and listen to the last 2 episodes of the show, and you can find out what the other 2 are. There's going to be another one next week. That'll be the final one for the shows. At least that's for St. Louis, and we're probably going to do another game sort of like this, kind of like this, for Cleveland next month. So we are excited. Cool. Verlaine, you got anything you want to say about the Ebony and Ivory?
No. They're guns.
Like, Yeah, they're guns. They're guns. So just know that when you need to know it. I think that's the best way to put it. So okay, now we got that out of the way. Let's focus on some video games. There is a lot going on that we always want to get to. I want to get to stuff with Overwatch. There is some stuff going on in the actual esports league, OWL Overwatch League. And we kind of want to get to that. Also, some updates we want to get to. And I know there is some things. I know Link actually just posted an article on the website, and we're going to get kind of serious on you because I want to talk about this. And it's there's a big thing going on. Obviously, if you're on Facebook, you know about it. People are always talking about how video games are violent and how they can change your mind about things like, shooting up a school or something like that. Well, we got to talk about that. No one's shooting up a school. That's not what I mean. And then I also want to talk about Cardboard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's really all that needs to be said. If you know what I'm about to talk about, you'll understand that statement. So, okay, but before we do all of that, let's talk about what we've been gaming this week. Let me start because I kind of want to announce something really awesome, and I know you know what I'm going to announce.
Yeah, I do.
We played obviously some PUBG.
Yes.
This week. And it was fun, just like any other time playing PUBG. It's a pretty fun game.
Right.
It pisses me off with all there's still some little things that need to be fixed about the game, right?
But it's really it hasn't happened at a point where it's affected anything, like in the middle of a gunfight, and it's so like.
I got stuck.
Huh?
I got stuck the other day.
Yeah. But that's
weird. Like I was trying to get up the hill and I got stuck between a rock and a hard place and I couldn't get out.
That was weird.
But okay. But what I wanted to announce, and I'm really happy, and it was really exciting, and I know it was exciting for you, Verlaine.
Oh, absolutely.
Winner chicken dinner. We finally got a win on PUBG. It was we were playing 3-man squad. And you, me, and your boy Sean. He's kind of my boy now, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But we got through it, man, with no help from me. I had no kills, so there was.
But we were all alive. Right. We were all alive. I went back and watched. Your take on it. And yeah, you all you see is you in the grass. Then
the reason why I was down, and I will tell you why. Is I was waiting for you guys to kind of do it, and then I was going to kind of go out a little further, you know what I mean, and kind of flank him if I needed to, but obviously we didn't need to, and it was I didn't even get to that point, so I was like, I guess we won.
Yeah, it was.
So that's cool.
It was fun, intense,
totally intense, right? I think I remember looking at 31 and knowing because a lot has to do with where you are within the map.
Yeah.
Right. Because we were in a safe spot literally the entire time.
Right.
The circle kept getting smaller, and we were still in it by the end, which was awesome.
So
I think we moved at the very end.
Yeah.
So, and I think once we got down to 31, I was like, okay, this is possible. We're all alive. Okay, let's do this. And then we got that kill in the house. You got that kill in the house, and I say we.
It's still, if you guys weren't there watching, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, sure, right, exactly. So yeah, and I was like, oh, he's getting out, and then he came up, and you killed him, and it was cool, and he was solo, which was great. Yeah. So really, no one really knew we were there until the very end when we left, and then it was. It was interesting to say the least, but we got the win. I'm so happy that happened. We've won on Fortnite before, but we've never won on PUBG, so this is the first. So winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations there, Verlaine.
Yeah, you too. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats, man. And we played a lot of games. I want to hear your opinion about this one. We played a beta. It's a fighting game. It is something that I never really thought that you would be into. We've talked about this in the past on the show, and you've kind of been excited about it. I kind of want to see where you are now. Once we've played the beta, and it's Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Right.
What did you think about this? What was this? Did this make you want to buy it? Because this is what I want to know.
if it was just set up really like a normal fighting game, and I'm talking like, the menu screen, you click what the hell you want to do, what kind of fight, and you go into the fight, then yeah, this is something I would have picked up immediately. It is a little bit easier, and I can see a lot of button mashing, which is fine for people that aren't fans. And I mean, that's a good way to get the Dragon Ball Z fans who aren't fighting game fans or video game fans kind of into it, because they'll be able to do something with just XXX. You could probably win the game if you do it right. But it's everything outside of the matches. Like the matches that I played were okay, but I also understand that it's because I was playing people who've never played it. And what I've heard is that it's got Marvel Capcom syndrome, whereas, and it's what ruined it for me on Marvel Capcom. I love that game, but online it's ruined because of the people that know and study the combos. And then all they do the whole match is the special move that starts that combo until it makes it. It doesn't matter if I'm blocking it. I can get them all the way down to their life. If they hit that one move, it's over for me. It's a never-ending combo that kills me immediately, and that's what's in this game. And I'm hearing that it's not, I guess if you're not a pro, it's not cool. But, I mean, it's just, I don't know. That aside, no, because of all the dumb shit outside of that. The stupid lobbies, adding sprays and little cuties and icons and shit like that. It's like
So dumb.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like I up until this beta, I thought the game was like really cool. Like I was like, wow, this is actually like they're making Dragon Ball really cool for people who aren't fans of Dragon Ball, and then they throw this shit in.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and the fact that there were a lot of server issues, which Street Fighter V that happened, but I'm spoiled, and usually I'm used to games. I mean, the Injustice beta has always worked, Mortal Kombat beta has always worked, so I'm used to not. I don't know. I think it's a bad thing when the game had server issues 2 weeks before it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games like that happens though.
Right, but they're not simple.
It's a free beta.
Games.
It's obviously a demo. They see that's why it's funny. I love when I see that word, when I see beta, and people are like, "Oh, this is a beta." I think people think that they become like testers for a second, because they kind of are.
Yeah, but it's strictly a stress test now.
Right, it's just a stress test, but you kind of are, but you're not getting paid for it. Other than you get to play it a little bit early, which is awesome. And I love that, but people don't get that, like, there's probably going to be issues, but I don't know. I feel like we're at a day and age that these things probably shouldn't happen anymore. Is that accurate to say?
Absolutely. Like, look, how hard is it to buy extra servers or whatever you have to do on that end, and have to maybe chalk the loss for that, or give them back to whoever you got it to, return them, then have not enough and see how well the game takes and then add. I guess it depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, by now people should have good shit. It's not a closed beta. It's an open beta, a.k.a. a fucking demo. If your game comes out a week after the game, after the beta, it's a fucking demo. What could they do in 1 week? Like, all they're going to do is buy bigger servers to hold the people that they didn't expect to go on. Friday the 13th had the same issue. Too many people. But I mean, with a thing like a brand like Dragon Ball Z, you have to expect it no matter what.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe if the price goes down, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like a good fighting game. We obviously game share, so maybe that'd be something we'd go halvesies on at some point. I'd be down with that. I would love to kind of play it. I like playing. You said the Marvel vs. Capcom syndrome. I like playing that game. That game to me is awesome. It's a great, like, you could button mash and probably end up doing something cool.
Oh yeah,
like, it just kind of the way it is. It's the same with this game. But I know when I was playing it, I realized that you don't really need a button mash in this game. Like, you can really, like, figure out which button to hit next and, like, how to do it. And you can really do something really cool. Like the combos are actually a little bit easier, actually, I feel like, than most
'cause
fighting games. But, I mean, I don't know.
everything can pretty much chain to at least two more times to the move before it. Usually, like with Injustice, if it doesn't chain, then it's just it's not a combo. But in this game, at least the first two, no matter what buttons you push, will become a combo.
Yeah.
Which does make it very easy. You can go XXY, XXBY, and still have combos coming out, no matter what.
Right. Yeah. I think that's a very cool thing. I think it makes the game that much more exciting when you're playing.
Everybody's super moves are the same too. The way they do the special moves, it's all the same. Like you do the fireball motion with the one button for everybody.
Yeah. They might just do a different move, but it's like the same motion with the controller.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm optimistic.
It looks cool.
Let's say
the
that.
fighting
I'm
part and it feels cool. It's just I'll wait and see. Price drop.
Yeah. So speaking of betas, there was another one that came out. It's Metal Gear Survival.
Yeah. Again, it's a demo.
Well,
I mean, this might be a better beta,
it's
I don't know. It's just a locked demo. You can't really do much.
It is a. How do you describe it? It's an RPG. No.
Okay, so from what I read, it seemed like it was going to be like a Fallout kind of game. But what they've let us play, I don't know if if this is how the whole game is, but if it is pretty much it's Fortnite, not Battle Royale, regular Fortnite, waves of zombies coming in, and you just see how long you can last, and you could build upon your base. All right?
Yeah.
So at least that's the mode that we were playing online. So you're at a base, and once you trigger whatever the fuck, then waves of weird demon zombies come
With
and you
lights
just
on their
fight them
heads.
off, right? And they try to take over your base. If you beat them, you go on to the next wave, and then if you
Why
beat
do
all
they
those,
take over the base?
I don't know. They don't even explain how to play the fucking game.
No, I have no idea what's going on.
It takes like if you can even get through them. There weren't a lot of server issues, but there were some. And if you can get through those, and you wanted to waste even more of your time before playing, you could do like the tutorials, which don't teach you much anyways. Dude, I was playing the game for an entire day. For like, I don't know, I played like 3 or 4 games, not even knowing I had a fucking like machine gun and shit. It didn't tell you dick unless you
I have a machine gun?
Yeah, you have a pistol, you have a machine gun, and a shotgun.
I got the pistol.
And you think that you just have a fucking machete and a spear.
Yeah.
You have more than that, dude. You have to go through your inventory and look and equip it. And that's the thing. This game is too involved to be the type of game it is. Like, I could see the building to upgrade your fort to make you last longer. But hopefully there is no ending, because there's no point in doing all that if there's like a round limit. You know, like I'd like it to go on forever if you're going to do that. Well,
sure.
You know, either way. But then there's the whole RPG kind of like leveling up things and all this stuff that's kind of unnecessary for a game. It's a game mode that's kind of supposed to be semi-quick, I would assume.
Yeah.
But it's not. I mean, but it has so much into it that it's like, I don't know. I just didn't.
And then you have revive pills. Pop a pill in your wake. Okay.
You could revive yourself. You have these teleport things where you place it down just
Sure.
like fucking Sombra. It's Sombra's thing. You put it somewhere, and whenever you want, you could trigger it, and then, because why not? What this has to do with Metal Gear? Fuck if I know, dude. Nothing. Right. The only thing Metal Gear about this is the engine that it's on, like the feeling and the way you play the game, which is pretty fucking smooth. You know, it's Metal Gear. You know, they absolutely kept that. But I don't know. It's just, dude, if you're a fan of Metal Gear, don't get your hopes up for this game at all. Like, it's what you would expect when you make Metal Gear without Kojima. It's like when they made, there was a game that was made without somebody. Any sequel that's made from the company after is never really going to be good, as good as the original. Left 4 Dead 2.
No.
Okay.
Well, Left 4 Dead 2.
It was very,
I'll give you that.
you know, you could hardly even tell that the other company really didn't work with them anymore.
That's true.
So yeah, I mean, I would not, outside of this beta, I will never play the game again.
Yeah, I heard one person on that video game group that we're a part of on Facebook. I always gauge my just to see what people are thinking in that group. It's kind of funny to me. And what the one guy said that I'm not going to throw out any names, of course, but the one guy said that there was the good chance that this is Game of the Year material. And I was just like,
It had to be a lie or a troll or
wait a minute, dude. I was like, at this point, from what I've played, this isn't even going to sniff a nomination, let alone a Game of the Year. I'm like, slow it down, dude. I don't know. People get really excited about it because they see Metal Gear on it, and they're like, this is going to be a great game. But they haven't even played it yet.
yeah.
I don't know.
So whatever, I don't even know if there's a limit to this. I'm sure there is. I don't know what the time limit is. I didn't look into it, but it was on the fucking demo section of the Microsoft Store.
Yeah. Right.
So you can...
Because it's a demo.
Because it's a demo.
You try it for yourself. Seriously. I mean, it might be something that you're into. If this is a game that you're like, okay, well, I do like the Metal Gear engine and I'm into zombies, this might be the game for you, and that's fine. But it's
stealth,
definitely the game for me at this point.
They kept the stealth into a game where you're being attacked and your base is being rushed by multiple enemies too. So it's not like one enemy comes in, you could like hide and stealthily kill him. It's like 10 zombies. So in no situation would being fully prone even be a fucking good way to be in a zombie invasion. Yet they kept that element in it. They kept it so when they see you, the sound goes off. Oh, they see me. Awesome. There's always like a faint thing that'll pop up around you that'll show you where
They
enemies
don't really see you, right?
They do. Like
they hear you and they go to that.
Well, yeah, they'll hear you. Yeah, you're right.
They don't see you at all. That's like, why am I sneaking around something they don't even see you?
They see you.
I don't know.
The zombies will see you.
I don't know. I gotta play more. No, it really seemed like they couldn't see me. Like they would just run at me, and I would just move out of the way, and they would go right past me.
Oh, you're talking about those. Well, yeah, they have a mission to destroy that thing. If you attack them, they'll attack you, but they just want to attack your base. Before you get to your base, you have to cross that field, and at that point, you're supposed to stock up on like the gems to buy stuff. But there's also like 1 or 2 zombies like randomly.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
You can sneak up on those, and that's when I was like, wait, there's a zombie. What am I supposed to do? Sneak up on him. I snuck up on him. There was no stealth kill. And I'm like, why am I sneaking up on him? And then he turns and notices me, and it's like, well,
yeah.
I don't get it. Why even have that? Why not just...
why
would I not want to kill a zombie all by himself? Like, who's going to be like, I'm going to stealthily get away from the situation and not kill one solo zombie?
Killing the fuck out of that zombie when I see it. I don't know. I am not optimistic about this one. So we will see how this turns out. But like I said, if you do want to try out the beta, it is available on PlayStation and Xbox. I believe PC, right? Is it available for PC? I don't even know. I don't even know. I wish somebody just tell me.
PC anymore, like demos and stuff.
Yeah,
because people keep data mining it.
Yeah.
So they ruined it for themselves.
Yeah, they did. Bastards. It's okay. All right. Well, we have a lot to get to. So now that that's out of the way, what do you want to get to first? I think I want to get into this Overwatch thing. How about you?
Okay.
Because there's some stuff that's happened. First, let's go with the fun stuff. It's a big update, and I think Blizzard World is right around the corner. Verlaine, you have more for us.
Yeah, tomorrow is the update, which is not only supposed to be bringing Blizzard World, but it's also bringing us the quote-unquote nerfed Mercy, and it is bringing us the quote-unquote nerfed Junkrat, which isn't nerfed. If you don't know Junkrat, he's just getting fallback damage to his mines, which means, it's different damage depending how far. So he can't just aimlessly, randomly throw a mine out and kill you with the same impact no matter where it is on you. And then Mercy,
This is interesting.
I can't remember what hers was. It had something to do with her rezzing.
Yeah, they've definitely nerfed her, right?
Yeah, they nerfed her.
Yeah.
I think that she doesn't have the. Oh, I remember. Her Valkyrie is 15 seconds less. She doesn't have. I think they slowed down her res time, and I don't think she has both of them.
Okay. All right.
Either way, whatever it is, it's not really that much of a nerf. The important thing though.
It's going to change sports. It's going to change the league, man.
Yes, we talked about it last week. Like I was saying, why would they push out this update before the league's over? Because that can fuck everything. Well, they're gonna.
Yeah.
I guess the way the league is there's like different phases. Like we're just about to be over with the first stage of it, and then there's the second stage, which starts a couple weeks after that. The second stage is going to have this update. So they give them a couple weeks to practice. But if there was like a Junkrat main or a Mercy main, then it could alter the way that they play the game for sure. Yeah. Like absolutely. Yeah. Which is weird, but it must not be that big of a deal. We're getting tons of new stuff. Just like when you buy the game and it came with all the standard skins, the legendary skins, everything you could buy at any point, anytime. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a holiday. Well, they're pretty much taking and giving us a fresh supply of all of that stuff. Okay. There's emotes, there's epic skins, there's legendary skins, and some of these skins look amazing. And I noticed that there is like a theme. Most of the bad guys have this kind of like an evil demonic stone kind of theme to them, and the good guys have the Egyptian, like Torbjorn's new skin is like Egyptian based. Orissa's looks awesome and it's Egyptian based.
Pharah's
looks sweet.
Yeah, hers looks awesome.
Yeah, Reaper's looks cool. His is like a demon. Doomfist's looks sweet. And then there's a bunch of sprays if you care about that. A bunch of voice lines. The emotes are pretty cool. Tracers is funny. Whatever. You can go to playoverwatch.com. Go to their blog section. They have a list of and images and GIFs of everything.
Awesome.
It's sweet.
All right.
And
speaking of, I mentioned the esports league, OWL, Overwatch League. There is a troubled individual. I think is the best way to put it. One of the pros in the league goes by the name of XQC. He is a player for the Dallas Fuel, and apparently, he got a little he got himself in trouble is what he got himself. He got suspended by both the league and the Fuel for hurling, throwing it, whatever you want to call it, a homophobic insult at one of the Houston Outlaws openly gay players. So this is a big problem. This is something that, yes, I get that you're young and you probably have no idea what you're saying, but at the same time, like this is not sitting at your home in front of a computer, and you type something on the screen. This is like you're getting paid to do this now. Mm-hmm. Where are you at with this? He got fined $2,000 for this. Is it enough? I don't even know.
It wasn't. It was kind of like the guy that he was arguing with is gay. So right. In his line, he pretty much said, "Go suck a cock." Oh, you would like that. The dude brushed it off, but like everybody else didn't. And see, my thing is, yeah, you can't. You got to know. I mean, now that you're considered a paid athlete right now, you have to abide by things like that. Like, you have to. So after they suspended him, they said they were going to suspend him for like a day or a game or something. Blizzard actually jumped in and added to that suspension and added the fine. The real question that I have is, why would they even risk anything with this guy? Just know this guy barely, I don't even know if he played in the match that started this. Like, he's on the Fuel, but I don't think he was playing at that time.
Okay.
But
well, it matters, but okay.
It's because I think it does matter because he wasn't even playing yet. He wants to like get involved, like fuck you, blah, blah, whatever. Who gives a shit? It almost like he was getting stomped and he took it personally when it was actually his team. Whatever the case may be, this dude has had tons of problems before with Overwatch. He streams. He's a professional player, so tons of people watch him. Yes. He's a really good player, but I actually noticed him because of stories I was seeing of him playing and not really being cool about it, being just a one trick and not playing for the team. Like, he was Bastion and they're doing offense and they're losing, but he's getting all these kills and stuff. Yeah. They're like, what the fuck? And they lose the game, but he still gets all the experience. Just like we talked about, they're stopping that for certain ranks where you have to focus on team. But he was doing stuff like that. And then like a couple weeks later, I see in the news, he's caught, like people record his stream of him throwing ranked games. Like, he was just sitting there and blatantly throwing the game, sitting there waving to people and doing this, knowing his status in the community and the fact that he's on this pro team. Why would they, I don't know. I understand sports is the same way. They'll have their bad boys of the team who just keep getting in trouble, and it's like, why don't they kick them off the team? But for some reason, they keep them. I don't know, man. This isn't a guy that you want to keep.
He sounds like he's toxic right now. I mean, and he's in the league and he's toxic. To be toxic and to be the best, one of the best in the world, because I guess he's considered one of the best in the world, right?
Yeah.
Because each team is a handful of players. So, but like, I don't know, man. Like, you got to mind your P's and Q's, especially when it comes to stuff like this. When you're out in the open and there's a lot of money involved, people get they get worried about how that money's spent, especially if it's something as far as like homophobic or whatever. Right. There was actually an apology that the Dallas Fuel sent out before the match. And here, let me read it. It says, "We support the Overwatch League's recent decision to suspend Felix XQC. In addition to the league's 4-game suspension, we will be suspending XQC for the remainder of stage 1. So they're saying he's gone for the whole stage now. We believe in working with our players to help them become the best possible competitors, professionals, and teammates. That includes work both inside and outside of competition for Felix. During his suspension, we will be offering additional resources, focus coach, physical training, and support to Felix to help him improve as a professional player who is reflective of the principles of the Dallas Fuel organization, his teammates, and of the Overwatch League." Then they go on to say, "No one wants to see Felix succeed more than we do. It is our hope that we can return to the team with the passion, competitiveness, and focus that it takes to play in the Overwatch League." That is a giant statement, and I think the Fuel did a good thing in this case by kind of like saying, well, you're suspending from this much, we're just going to suspend him for the whole first round, pretty much. It's kind of unprecedented, but at the same time, this is a new league, so we don't really know what's unprecedented at this point.
Well, yeah, and you got to think in this league, the age is a lot different. These are young kids. Just to be a professional gamer, you have to be a kid. You have to be living with your parents, have no responsibility and no income, and the ability to sit there and play and waste your days constantly. That's not supposed to be an insult, but that's how it is.
You're making money doing it, so we get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're making money, but you gotta watch what you say, man. Like,
but the thing is since these are kids, part of their initiative should be immediately to train and familiarize these kids with things like code of conduct and the fact that no matter what they think and how good they are, they can be replaced. And they are fucking role models now. It doesn't matter their age. They are role models to so many people. And just like in any sport, but these kids don't know how to handle it because nobody is teaching them. Because they're stuck in their room all day playing video games, so they have no idea. Like, this dude has no idea that he should go on Twitter and delete his old Twitter account that has pictures of him as a fucking 11-year-old. That are sitting there like he's not even that smart to do things. That's what you do when you start to become more publicized, is you start getting rid of that bullshit, because it could hurt you in the end. You know, it's little things like that. Like, okay, if I look him up right now, why am I being directed to a page that he ran when he was in 8th grade? Like, what the like, come on, man. Somebody, you know, maybe give these kids managers, maybe just some sort of schooling so that this thing stops happening.
Yeah, I don't think they kind of like planned for this. This is something that they didn't really know, I think. But I feel like if you're starting a league like this, there are personalities, you know what I mean? And a lot of them are used to sitting in their, you know, in their room or in their living room or wherever they're playing. And I mean, you know as well as me, when we play together, we mess with each other. We call each other names. We do things. It's fun, but no one else can hear it.
Yeah.
You know, in this case, I don't think he's separating himself from that. And you know, he's gonna really learn a big lesson here. So I mean, I don't care about like, oh, learn a lesson, but like at the same time, yeah, man, this is something that you need to first of all shut your mouth and just play the game. Play the game.
They need to address the fact that this could help the whole toxicity issue that Overwatch has. All these players that are going around acting like him, whether you're good or not, acting like a dick is just being a dick. And no one's going to like you. So you can succeed and be alone for your life, but we're still living ours filled with people that love us. They should look at the people and say, hey, look, if you're going to act like... All I'm saying is lead by example. If they get a lot of people and they stress the fact that you got to behave and be cool, maybe these people that are playing Overwatch and looking up to these guys are gonna kind of like, you know, want to be like them. Like, hey, this guy's my favorite Moira player and he's never cussing and he congratulates all the losing team members and all this stuff. And, you know, instead of showcasing this dude who's just constantly, he's one of those YouTubers who makes a cool video and then he has to make an apology video. He makes a video and then makes an apology video.
Yeah, it gets old. I think we can only let these toxic gamers, we can call them toxic, it kind of go so far, man. And I think this is obviously the first slap to the back of the hand, pretty much. I mean, because he's not gone. They didn't kick him off the team or anything like that. So I think this is one of those, like, you know, learn your role type deals. And I think we're just going to move on from here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Too bad, man. That's just too bad. So, okay. I have some information that I actually read late last week. It came out. I don't know if you saw it. But if you didn't, this is something that you probably need to know. Fox is working on a new shooter. Okay, first-person shooter.
Okay.
You like your shooters, right? And apparently, it will be a new Alien shooter.
I was just gonna say that if it's Fox, it's gotta be. It's gotta be a Predator thing.
So the game developer Cold Iron Studios, it has been who is it? Oh yeah. No. So what they're doing is they are trying to make a new Alien game. Is this something that we need?
Yes.
That's a terrible way to ask. But like, is this something that's needed? I'm just gonna ask it again. Is this something we need?
Absolutely, we need a new Alien game. We need a next gen Alien game because We've had a good Alien game. Every single generation has had an Alien game, and this one has had Alien Isolation, but that's not that's not what we want. The last good Alien game was Colonial Marines. That blew everybody away. Okay. Everybody loved it.
Yeah, blew everyone away.
With its success, why wouldn't they make a second one?
That's fair.
Of course I kid.
How about
I love that game.
How about this? How about a Predator game? And no, I don't mean they already made a Predator game for the Nintendo or
like
something like that.
Versus Predator,
like no, I mean like a Predator game.
The thing with the Predator game is I think they've spun the Predator now to be kind of like a good guy, and we already know that it's like a fair thing. So to have a true Predator game only, A, you're already overpowered. B, really, if you just disarmed yourself, put your hands up and surrendered and didn't fight back, you would win because he wouldn't kill you. Right?
Yeah, because he wants to hunt you.
Yeah, for the competition. I just think because they have Predator and Wildlands. I haven't tried it, but from the videos and gameplay that I've seen, it's pretty much, it's almost like Friday the 13th. You can fight Jason and kill him if you want, but you're probably not gonna. You probably won't be able to. It'll be slim, and that's what I think a game that would strictly just Predator would be, and that's probably why they haven't had another one. Why it's always
this is what I want
versus Predator.
If you're gonna do a Predator game, what I always thought would be very cool would be to do it not on Earth.
Right.
Okay. And you are a Predator, one of which part of whatever.
Okay.
And you have to kind of like a oh my god, what game am I thinking of?
Hunting.
Yeah, it's but you have to hunt, but it's not like you're hunting humans or anything. Right. You're not hunting like animal, like you're hunting like monsters, kind of like the Monster Hunter. Like the Monster Hunter game looks pretty sweet, but I think it would be awesome if you were Predator.
That would be cool. Okay, so if you play Alien versus Predator on Xbox 360 or any of them, I played 360 the latest. The Predator mission is cool. You go around, and the soldiers still have guns, and they can still kill you. So I guess it's not that bad. But I don't know. I think that Predator, maybe after this next movie comes out to see where they go with the story. But right now, I don't see Predator being able to do anything really. I don't know. If it was just Predator going to different planets, then to me it seems DC, and the story could just go anywhere really. And they've already pretty much solidified the Predator into the Alien universe.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah.
The Predators is the reason Weyland ends up so technologically advanced. So just tying those two together, I think they have to be included now. Even if it was a single player, you're the Predator.
Are you saying in this new Alien game we might see a Predator?
Yes. Or it could just be aliens. We need a good multiplayer Alien game, even if Predator is in it. A new one.
That's fair.
If they took the mechanics of Colonial Marines, where there's different species of aliens and then have different species of predators that actually do a lot different shit, I think that'd be sweet.
I think that would be sweet. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'd play that. I'd definitely play that.
Yeah. I'd pre-order it without even touching it.
Yeah. So I don't want to get too far into it, but if you do, of course, if you go on our website gamefix.ning.com, Link actually just posted a story. I like I said, I don't want to get too much into this, but you could kind of make your own decision. But he's saying, well, actually, according to the University of York, there is a study that shows no link, and this is not link like him, but no link between violent video games and behavior. I know we've always said that obviously there's no link. We've been playing violent video games since we can remember, right? I mean, I've played a lot of violent video games, but I've never played a violent video game and thought, man, I'm going to go kill a bunch of people today. You know what I mean? I separate it. I have a brain. I understand what's right and wrong. Is this something that you've always? I'm guessing you believed that there is no link. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
Look, Yeah, there's okay, so in this case, no video game is going to make me more violent than I am. Video games make me angry, but they don't make me violent. They just upset me and make me angry, and they don't make me a violent person, but it's not even that the video game's doing it. It's the game that I'm playing is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was playing, whether it's Overwatch or if I was playing fucking kickball, if I was losing the same way, I'm going to be just as mad. So I'm all about this, and I totally agree. But there is one flaw in this study, and they say it as the very last sentence, I believe, in the actual report. These studies were done on adults only. The flaw in that is because when you're an adult, you already have distinguished yourself as a person, meaning I am as violent as I am going to be. If I'm a murderer right now as an adult, that was already established. So the video games will have naturally no effect on me. That is the flaw. They should be testing the kids, because even though I don't want to say it and that didn't happen to me, that is the target that you should be testing. Is this game going to persuade a kid who's never been exposed to this violence? Is that going to make this kid violent? That's what you should be studying, because testing the effect of a violent video game on an adult is just like testing the effect of a violent movie on an adult. Same fucking thing. You have to go for the children, and you have to that's how you're going to validate it. And that's what makes me angry. I'm not angry because I know this is irrelevant. There is no correlation between crime or any of the video games. But when you test wrong and you don't test right so that we can get the real fact, someone else is just going to say it's the same thing and be like, oh, whatever, that doesn't prove shit. They're already adults.
Right.
The kids. Next time, York, study the kids.
Yeah, I agree.
It's hard to study kids.
It's kind of hard doing that, though. But
right.
Yeah.
It's just like smoking. You can do a study right now and be like, oh, shit, nobody fucking has started smoking in the past 20 years. We only tested adults. Well, no shit. No adult in the right mind will start smoking cigarettes. Only when you're a kid. That's how it works.
And then you get to that.
Because any adult's smart enough, and you know what I'm saying? That's why they need to test the kids. I agree fully in what they did, and it was a very smart test. They have to take, they explain the test. Blink might explain the test too. They got to take, and they have to do that same test on children to get the real answer.
Yeah, because then you'll know for sure.
Yeah. But kudos to them for trying.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's good. I think we need the other side of that, because so many people are saying, like, whether it be I don't want to get political, whether it be in politics or anything like that, saying that there's definitely a link. Well, you don't really have proof of that. So, and there's people out there that are actually proving that it's not. There is no link. So, which is good. Which is good to be as a gamer. I think on this side of the fence. What else is good to being a gamer? Haverland, do you like cardboard?
Yes, it protects all of my valuables quite well when being shipped.
You mean like in the mail? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's good protectant.
Apparently,
I like burning things with it.
Burning things, yeah, you can start fires with it. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up too, because just like any other cardboard, it's flammable. According to if you live under a rock, and you probably know what I'm talking about, Nintendo is going to start selling cardboard, and I don't mean like sheets of cardboard or cardboard boxes. They are selling us. They will be selling to us peripherals, more or less, made out of cardboard.
Yes.
To children.
Yes. This is.
Have you ever given your daughter anything made out of cardboard?
Yes. The box that her laptop came in was cardboard.
How's the box look?
Well, it I gotta say, it fit almost perfectly in the garbage can. I had to fold it like 3 times. I wish there were pre-designated fold marks so I could have fit it in the garbage can more conveniently. But
well, according to Nintendo, you wasted $80 on cardboard.
I did?
Well, kind
Oh,
of.
$80 worth of
Nintendo-
cardboard.
Yeah, they could have used that and sold that.
Yeah.
Nintendo has a new place. It's called Labo. And I see new place on their website. And it's so funny because when I looked at their website, and if you don't believe me, you should go check for yourself. What is it? Nintendo.com. I don't care what it is. Yeah. They have tabs, right? For different things. In this case, they have a Switch. And now they have a new tab called Nintendo Labo. And the reason why I bring that up is because they replaced a tab with this tab. Which tab do you think they replaced?
One of the retro systems.
Nope. Wii U. Gone. Off the website. You can't find it.
Nice.
Gone. Yeah, so they totally replaced the Wii U tab to Nintendo Labo, and this is okay. So they give you these cardboard sheets. There's perforated edges where you take them out, and then you build things with it. In some cases, you build a helmet, and you become a robot of cardboard.
Like
You're playing a
origami.
bass drum, and you're smashing down with your foot cardboard, because we know what happens when you do it with your foot, right?
Yeah.
Crushes the cardboard.
And a nice bass sound comes out.
Yeah. So, what is Nintendo doing? Is this something that, I mean, I'll tell you right now, it's not really even a prediction because it's going to happen. They're going to sell out like they do everything else. And stupid people are going to be like, this is going to be awesome for my kid. They're going to get it. The kid is either going to get a cardboard cut or he's going to break it in the first day. I would even go as far as saying the first day. I don't know, dude. I'm not impressed. This is not something that I want for it to happen. But like, where are you at with this? Is this something you're going to buy for your kid? Like, if you bought a Switch for your daughter, is this something you would buy for her? Is this something she'd
Yes.
want? Probably
Right.
yes. I would say that.
Yes. First of all, let me say this is pretty cool idea. Look, I want to try all of it. I want to see how it works. It looks cool. And yes, it's a toy. I would only buy it for my daughter if she had a Switch, and I'd be like, wow, this is cool. This is neat. See it a couple times. Nice little tool. Nice idea. Whatever. It's going to break. But I think this is great for Nintendo because it finally, at least for me in my life, it has put the nail in the coffin to what I've always said, and that Nintendo is not a gaming system. Nintendo is no competition. It's not even in the same league as PlayStation and Xbox. If you solely game on the Nintendo Switch, you are not a gamer. The Nintendo Switch is now in the same category as a VTech or any of those little kid computers that you find in the baby aisle of Toys R Us. I'm not saying this to be a hater.
Yep.
This solidifies it because I told you before the year ended, this is the year that Nintendo is going to make or break themselves because the first year is the hype. The second year is how they're going to advance. They've just showed us how they're going to advance by materialistically taking steps backwards. Cardboard, come on. Like $80, if they were trying to target gamers, they would be made out of plastic. They know that kids will destroy cardboard. They know that grown-ups will buy kids the cardboard, and they will keep doing this. It's a toy. They've said it's a toy. And Nintendo, in my opinion, shouldn't even be discussed on this podcast anymore because it is not a gaming system.
Yeah.
It's not. Look, Nintendo started out saying, hey, we've got this new console hybrid that is going to disrupt the mobile market. That is a quote. They were going to disrupt mobile gaming. And they really twisted that by saying mobile gaming when they meant portable gaming. But now they're twisting that and giving us a bunch of stuff that pretty much makes it more of it has to stay. It has to stay in place. It cannot be portable when you use these things. You're going to take your Switch to a party and this huge cardboard thing with arms coming out of it, or a bag full of little trinkets made of cardboard to a party and that's portable. They are so ass backwards as a company. Like, they're not legit anymore. The only good things they have is Zelda and Mario, and they're still fucking that up by keeping it on this crap hardware.
Yeah.
Nintendo is what it has always been, and it's for children. The only reason that people like us know about it is because we were the kids that our parents were buying this stuff for.
Yep.
Now they're targeting arcade. They never changed. Like I've always said, they have never changed. They target children. They are just like Catholic priests. They will never change. Children are their targets, not grown-ups. So if you're playing it, you're playing with toys.
Put it that way.
Don't even compare the Nintendo at all with the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, because they will never be, ever. It's done. Like, they're done. It's a fucking child's toy. I saw this thing online. I'm not trying to rant. And it was a chart. And
Yeah, buddy.
And the title of this thing actually said, not only has Nintendo like revitalized like sales this year or something, they've revitalized, or the Nintendo didn't only revitalize Nintendo, it revitalized the entire gaming industry. And it had this chart showing last year's sales in gaming, and then this year, same time, with the Switch in existence. And it was just so fucked up because, like, yeah, the Switch was, of course, the Switch is the only new thing. It's going to add more. That's just mathematically, it was just all fucked up. And it just pissed me off.
Yeah,
of
course it's going to add it. It's a new console.
Yeah, new console and new games would naturally add. And if this month we hit $100 and the Nintendo Switch now exists, making it $200, that's mathematics. We didn't have anything last year. But it's those kind of things that, like, is what all these fanboys and companies are now just trying to dig whatever they can and spin it so hard that Nintendo is so revolutionary. But they're not, dude. Fucking Tickle Me Elmo was one of the biggest selling toys ever, targeted for children, made more money than anything. Interactive, electronic. I would never compare it to the fucking Xbox.
Never.
And it doesn't matter because nothing else was competing against it. If the Nintendo Switch came out at the same year the PlayStation 4 came out, not a chance. It would never have had a chance, ever.
I agree with that.
Because
I absolutely.
It
Well, now they have cardboard, so maybe,
Hey, look, it looks neat as fuck, and I wish my daughter, who is 10, I wish she wanted a Switch, but she doesn't. She doesn't. She would rather play games. The games she plays, Roblox, Minecraft, Crash Course, Goat Simulator, all games that cannot be, well, Minecraft is on Nintendo, but they're games that she's used to playing on Xbox or the PC. Sure. So I don't know, man. I wish she did. I want to try these. Some of them look cool. I want to know how the robot arms work, because it can't be virtual reality. They're not into that. So it's full motion control.
Yeah, and you have to, there's a lot of things that go with that too. There's a bunch of gears and stuff. So but it's still made of cardboard. I don't know. It scares me. It scares me.
Look at everything. It's probably simple, but that is it's weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're getting to the end of the show. You got anything else you want to talk about? Because I got movie news.
Oh, dude. I think that we are forgetting to mention Link again.
Oh shit! Of course,
dude. Okay,
holy
so
shit!
We mentioned.
How did I forget that? Yes, you're right.
Like 2 shows ago, we mentioned that NBA 2K is getting in on esports, where actual professional teams, including our Cleveland Cavs, are participating in an official esports. And to try out, all you got to do is sign up and then win 50 Pro-Am games. Dude, we mentioned it to Link. He is 5 games away, and he has like another 6 days to do this just to be qualified. So there is a chance that our boy Link can be on the Cavaliers. He will. Well,
maybe not the Cavaliers, but it could be any team. Because at this point, because what you do is you try out, and then there's going to be, I guess, some kind of draft. Right. So he'd be lucky to get on the Cavs. That'd be great. He wouldn't, but it might be the Spurs team. It might be a different, so who knows? Yeah, dude, I'm pulling for my dude, man. I'm excited. I hope I hope it goes through because, like, dude, okay. I've always said on the show that Link is my nemesis. When it comes to video games, he either beats me or I beat him. Like, there's really no pull either way. He'll tell you that he gets more wins, but then I'll tell you that I get more wins. So that's kind of how that works. But, like, when it comes to basketball, he definitely gets more wins. The kid's really good. He's really good. So I'm hoping that this is something that's like that's big. I do. I hope, and I hope the best for him. Good luck to him. Please tell him good luck. Please, he needs to know this.
That'd be so awesome. Okay, on with
thank
the
you,
movie.
dude. I've been so pissed if I forgot to mention that. So yes, that's cool. That's cool. So good luck, Link. Get that fucking. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to say to Link? Come on, give him something.
No, I want him to win. I'm not saying shit until he pulls a win. W.
I agree.
5 more.
I agree. I like it. Okay, well, I actually have breaking news. I say breaking because it was pretty much just tweeted, and I just saw it. And this is something that we didn't even talk about before the show started, but it's something that happened during the show. So this is we like to try to be up on things, and I'm glad I saw it before the show was over. This is some movie news. This is a new possible. I'm not saying possible anymore. Looks like it's going to happen. There will be a new movie based on. Do you know what that is?
No.
There is a new movie based on Duke Nukem.
Oh, really?
Yes.
A Duke Nukem movie.
A Duke Nukem movie, and why the hell not, right?
Is it live action?
Obviously, he probably won't be voiced or acted by our very good friend of the show, John St. John.
If it's live action.
But, obviously that because he's not really an actor, but he's a voice actor. You know what I mean. Anyway, they need somebody that looks like Duke Nukem, and I'm sorry, John, you don't look like him. He would laugh at that. I know he'd laugh at that. So what they're saying, and apparently it is done, the deal is done, that John Cena will be playing Duke Nukem. I think it's an awesome pick.
That is. I think that's great.
Yes.
That could, like, the voice, though, is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know the voice. It's so. Yeah, dude, I know what you're saying. I mean, well, you guys know if you have listened to the show, you've heard this.
Hi, this is John St. John.
No, John.
Yes, I'm the voice of Duke Nukem. I'm here to kick ass and listen to the Game Fix podcast. And this time I'm all out of asses.
Like that voice. Can he do that? Can he pull that off?
Can't. I'm gonna be a little worried because that. Look, honestly, it's that voice that is Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Other than that, Duke Nukem's just a buff blonde-haired dude. That's it. It's that voice. And because, I mean, look, you're playing, especially the newer video games, you don't see yourself. You are Duke Nukem. You hear your voice more than you see yourself, which is why that voice is very important. And if they want to make this movie and try to just make it with him looking like him but not sounding like him, it's not going to be the same.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be funny to see John Cena with a cigar in his mouth. I don't know. I don't know why that's funny to me. But like, I mean, that's going to happen. And I would imagine he'll be fighting pig aliens, right? Yeah. So that's going to look cool.
Yeah. That could be bloody.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to see this. So apparently Paramount picked up the movie rights from Gearbox. So that's the company obviously behind the game. So yeah, it'll be a Paramount movie, dude. This is something that might be big. We always say on the show that obviously like video game movies aren't the best at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this might change that trend because I'm a big fan of John Cena acting. I think he's a great actor, and he's definitely got the build for it. So I'm hoping this might be cool.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's cool. Good movie news.
Take it, baby, like that. That's what I want to see. That'd be sweet. Yeah. Well, all right. That pretty much ends the show. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. I'm glad I saw that before we left because that is huge news. So Verlaine, is there anything you want to cover real quick? Or say?
No, I'm
or
good.
think?
I'm going to play
Good.
some
Okay.
games.
Yes. We will be playing tonight. So make sure, though, you do go on our website, gamefix.ning.com. Sign up on the website. It is free to be a member. And if you are in the St. Louis area, you have a chance to win a pair of tickets, a pair of VIP tickets to the show. So go on there, learn more. If obviously not everybody can be a winner, and we're sorry about that, but we didn't stop there. We're not saying that like, well, there's only going to be a winner and then no one else gets anything else. But here's the cool thing. Everybody gets something no matter what. If you are going to Wizard World Comic-Con, and this includes any Wizard World Comic-Con until the end of the year, all you need to do is go on when you purchase tickets in the coupon code area, type in Game Fix Show, one word, and you're going to get 10% off your ticket into the show. Pretty cool. So make sure you utilize that and save some money. It's the least we can do because, like I said, not everyone can be a VIP winner. Man, I wish we could give away like thousands of VIP tickets.
All of them.
Wouldn't be very VIP then, right?
It would be. If everybody's VIP, then nobody is.
And then no one is. So. Well, all right. Thank you for listening. Please do yourself a favor. If you do want to be a part of this, please go and listen to the last two shows of the month, and you're going to have a chance to win those VIP tickets. Our website, gamefix.ning.com, has all of the details, the deets. And I think Brucey B has only one thing left to say.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Peace.
See ya.
Love you.
Adios, turd nuggets.